okay? I saw it with my own eyes.
Oh, I believe you, buddy. I believe you. Just tell us a story. Tell us a story.
Okay, well, it was last Friday night. I was walking home from the bar. This woman started coming towards me. She was staggering, you know, so I figured she was drunk.
Hello, Cara. Welcome back.
Tell us, be honest now. How many drinks did you have?
Oh, man,
So in this run through, I'm planning to find everything and use everything rather than just running through as quickly as possible. That's the plan anyway.
Hello? Are you okay? Wait here. I'll check it out. Don't come any closer!
There.
A nightmare.
Run all the way around here. Go and say hello to Leon.
Whoa! Don't shoot!
Don't shoot!
down.
Get down!
Attention, all citizens.
Oh, hey Fletch, how's it going, man?
Stop. Gotta keep moving. It's like the end of the world. The police station. Almost there.
Yeah, I'm alright. Just gonna do a run through of this, but actually not do it quickly and find everything and actually use all the items. A proper run through, if you like. Zombies. Oh, I think we'll just take the assault rifle. That should do the job. So, there's no zombies to life yet, which is fine.
Focus. Focus.
No, Cara, this is a different one. This is the one that I played the other night, but I just did it really quickly. It should be a first aid spray in here, which is for...
Oh my god.
Damn.
Hurry! Open up! Open this goddamn door!
I'm here!
I hear you.
Hurry up!
Yes, the other night I did it as Leon, whereas I can do it as Claire this time. Slightly different story, but follows near enough the same idea. Right. Let this man come through. Put some in him. He's dead. Should be two that rush out of this room on the right here. Easy dealt with. Dead. And then there is, you have to be careful because there's one man right there, which is a bit sneaky. Yep, he did. So we'll head back to the main hall. See where good pal Marvin.
What caused this?
There's a lot of theories. But all I know for sure is that this place is crawling with zombies.
Yeah, tell me.
Hey, keep that on. Just in case.
I'm not gonna be around long. Once I find Chris, we're out of here.
You really Chris's sister?
Yeah. Why? Did you find something?
He's on vacation. Europe, I think. Weeks ago.
Vacation?
This is the reason Claire comes to this place, is to find our brother,
I've got more
Chris,
looks like
who it turns out
this.
isn't even here,
Good.
which is handy.
Hey. We should probably get you to the hospital.
Forget about it. I can take care of myself.
No. Don't be ridiculous. You're gonna need some help.
Listen, Claire. Save yourself.
Save yourself.
See your brother. No. You probably need this.
No, I'm not taking that. You're gonna...
And be careful. If you see one of those things, no matter
Oh,
what they
Pete
do,
Fletch, thanks for the share on Facebook, man. Much appreciated. This guy does not look in good shape. That gives us the knife, which is awful nice of him. So we'll open this door. While that's opening, I'll chuck these first aids in. Twitter as well. Some man, dude, some man. Much appreciated. Take that key out because I can actually get rid of that. Through here. No boards. Pick that up just because. Right. Oh, thank you, Cara. Sharing it with the world. Gotta love it. Right, so we'll head round here. You can go away. I'll just kill you as well. Bye bye. Right, around here. We'll take the map because why not? Here. Two zombies in this hallway, so we'll get rid of them. And one on the floor here. And that's him. Right. We will go and open first little puzzle here. We're putting you on a very special case for your first assignment. Your first mission is to unlock your desk. Key to your success is the initials of our first names. Input the letter in order of our desks. There are 2 locks, one on each side of your desk. Make sure to get them both. Basically your task is to remember your fellow officers' names, but you figured that out much, right? Okay. Good luck, Leon. By the way, it might take a little work to get Scott to give you a straight answer. Scrawled in a corner between drops of blood. Lovely. Be glad you're not here, rookie. Tremendous. Right. So, we have to figure out for this lock here. So it's the first in it. There's 3 initials that we need. So this first one is Marvin's desk. So it's going to be M. This is Rita's desk. So it's going to be R. And this guy is still a zombie. He's dead. So there is no clue as to what this guy, his name is. So we'll type in M, R, and then we'll try them all. So not H, it's not I, J, K, F, G. Perfect. So that's 1 unlocked. So we need to do the same on this side. So doesn't look like there is any name there. That is Elliot. And that is David. So we know that that second one is E, and this one is D. So it's not P, it's not K, not L. Ned. Perfect. So that opens the desk. Gives us a speed loader for our handgun, which is back in the box because I've got my assault rifle, but I'll combine that to that later on. Right, so we're okay to head on to the next room now, which is the locker room. So there's a heap of lockers with this thing at the front which has 2 keys missing off of it, as you can see there. So the numbers I can do will be 106, 109, and that is it. So if I type in 106, which is fine, and 109, which that opens that, which is brilliant. That gives us that, which is a roll of film, and handgun ammo, which we don't need just now, but we'll take it anyway. Right, so we'll move on round the corner. There's a zombie in the window at the end, so just as a quick tip, grab the boards before he smashes the window and chuck them on. That zombie can now never get through that window, which is helpful. We'll pick up that herb. Yes, Thomas will be making an appearance at some point in this one, which is terrifying and hilarious at the same time. We'll combine those two. Go from there. So, don't need that just now. I'll take out the hand gun so that I can combine the speed loader onto it. And we'll chuck it away with the ammo. Now you can use this to basically get photos, which gives you a clue as to later on. Okay, Karen, no problem, thanks for coming in, I'll see you later. Which is fine, which will help us with the puzzle later on. And then we're back outside. Up there, make sure nobody's coming. Now, you're as well taking care of this sod straight away, because she'll just give you grief later. And that one can go as well. Now, there is a red herb here, which I'll pick up for later. Into the shower room. We will pick up that. Portable safe instructions. Press the button to light up its corresponding lamp. Light them all to open up the safe. The buttons must be pressed in a certain order. Basically, it's a pain in the ass. Nothing in there. That is good for the grenade launcher when we get that. That, I know the code, but we'll wait until we find it. And ooh, snap, son. Right, so we can't get past there because we don't have the right item. We will open this bad boy. So it's 1, 3. So 1, 1, 3, 1, 3, 6. 1, 3, 6, 4. 1, 3, 6, 4. 2. Yep. 3, 6. Okay. 1, 3, 6. 4, 2. That's fine. 1, 3, 1, 3. Actually, shut that. 1. No, hang on. 7, 1, 4, 5. 3, 6. It's that one. Brilliant. I have to keep doing that one though. Why do I keep doing that one wrong? It's 1. Oh, which one is it? Oh, thank God for that. That is, as you might have guessed, one of the keys for the machine downstairs in the locker room. We will head... Actually, we'll go into that just now, while we're here. As soon as we know that guy can't come through. Right. So we'll put that in 2, so that means we can do 1. Oh, whoops. Oh, 2. Which gives us some gunpowder. I think we can do 2 or 1. No. Check which ones we can do. So 203, 208 we can do. 208. Brilliant. To take the gunpowder out of there. And we'll take those. we'll head back out. No need for us to have these or that just now. Back upstairs. We'll go up to the top floor now. Handgun ammo, which we don't need. There's another locker there, which we don't know the code for. The spade key, which we were after.
What was that?
Head through. Take that powder. Some guy scribblings, blah 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 blah. So basically we need to find some sort of bomb that will allow us to open that. I'll give us another 2 spaces, which is always handy. Well, probably just take this one out, just to be safe. And then we're back into the library.
Claire, it's Marvin. How fast can you get back here?
Why? What's up?
I've got something to show you. It's important.
Hurry. I'm on my way.
Right. So in here, this guy and this guy are they're already dead as in completely. This one clearly isn't. Neither is the big dude in the corner. So if we take him out, ouch. Athleticism, bro. And then round the corner is a guy munching on another guy. So take him out as well. You need this room to be clear for later on in the game, which will become apparent. Right, a quick tip while we're here is if you move these across, you get bitten by a zombie. That's what happens if you don't make sure people are dead. Yeah, I think he's dead now. So yeah, if you move them across, there is handgun ammo there. To set up for later on as well, if you move this one across one. Because ideally once you get... There's a puzzle that allows you to bring this down. You want to move them all across so that they're together, but you need to do it quickly. As you will find out later, somebody or something is chasing you. Take the knife off of this guy because it's handy. Pick this book up. Must pick that book up. You can use the spade key there to open this door, which is very handy. And then you head back down to Marvin to see what he was after.
There you are. Come here.
What is it?
Take a look.
Oh my god, he made it!
You know him?
Yeah, it's Leon. Kennedy, I think?
The rookie. Thought he looked familiar. You can make it to that courtyard. Second floor.
So Leon did make it,
Thanks, Marvin, I'm on it.
which is good. Now, what you can do is, while you're here, use the key to open this door. This is the office we were in earlier when we opened the desk. But you don't need to go in there, obviously, for just now. It's just handy to have that door open. So we'll nip up the stairs and nip across and see if we can find Leon. Could take a quick trip to the box. So we don't need that. If you keep that with you just now, I'll show you what we need to do with it. This is to help you get the submachine gun for Claire or the Magnum for Leon. So through there, there's a green herb there if you need it. It's always handy to take. Use the spade key again here. This should be the last time you need to use the spade key. The game will often prompt you when it's got that little red tick mark in the corner of it. You can safely get rid of it to free up some space. So out here we'll pick up these boards, nip into the art room. Now what you're looking for is this card here. Keep that, definitely keep that. Now if you remember, the photo that we got shows the book in the hand, so obviously there's the hand. We already have the book, so we'll combine them together and then you can pop that in there, which frees up this scepter. Now if you examine this, it gives you the jewel stone, which like I said you need for the submachine gun later on. So we'll nip back around. I think we're okay for space. I leave that herb there for later because there's a bit later when you're on the run that you run back through here. It's always handy to have that just in case you need it.
Leon!
And we'll meet Leon.
Right there! Leon, we really gotta stop meeting like this.
Are you alright? Police chopper just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I take it you don't have the key.
No, I don't. It's good to see your face, though. How are you holding up?
I've been hanging in there.
Hell of a night, huh?
Yeah.
He's looking very suave in his
I did actually. He's...
outfit. Oh, snap.
Just when you think it can't get any worse. Leon, you should get going.
Don't worry about me. Just
Woke up all the zombies.
No, Leon, seriously, they're getting through the fence. Please, just go.
We're gonna make it. Both of us.
There we are.
Hey, Marvin, this is bad.
Pick up
Got
the
zombies
boards.
everywhere. Marvin? Marvin,
We'll pick up these.
Marvin? I think they're hitting me.
Marvin's now not answering, which is just tremendous. So we'll open this. Let that zombie come through. We'll block that window just for the future. There's Well, bolt cutters to get in here. Now if you're quick, you can get to that window before the zombie actually breaks through, which is always very handy, but then you'll have this guy to deal with. Now you need 2 items out of this room, the first being, just quickly board up this window, apologise. The first being the wheel, which is on this desk, which will allow us to turn the steam off in the bathroom that we were in earlier on. The next item we need is on this desk here, which is the fuse. Once that's done, we can go ahead and remove this. Sometimes there are zombies out there, depending on what you did in the first hallway. Obviously I killed them early doors, but you could potentially have 3 zombies in this hallway after you, so just be very careful. The fuse then goes into this part here, which actually opens this door fully. So now that's the first wee section done. The idea is we need to find 3 medallions which fit in this statue, which will open up the underground. Now there is a statue right behind it, and if you open the officer's notebook, he has written all the solutions in here. So this is the lion statue, which means the code is a lion, a branch, and then the eagle. So all you do is match that up to what this shows you, and an eagle, and it spits out a medallion for you. So you can go ahead and deposit that straight in there, which is handy. So that starts it, but obviously you need the other 2 remaining medallions for it. So what we'll do is, because we've got the handle, we can now head back up towards the shower room, which will allow us to switch the water off, the steam off, sorry, and allow us to get through to that next section. So now you will get attacked in this hallway. So just take your time going through. If you've got any boards, obviously board up that window, because that'll keep you going. Just watch yourself as you're going through. He's dead. Sometimes if you run through quickly, he stands in there. So if you run through this section, he can tend to catch you off guard, so just obviously be careful as you're going through. One. Now that was slightly fortunate because I have the assault rifle, but that guy with the high vis jacket, he can be anywhere in this part of the hallway or even round the corner, so you just have to take this hallway very slowly. He can even sometimes be in this section here. Calm down, boys. Right, so anyway, back through to here. which will allow us to open this door, which we couldn't before. And that means we can get rid of the bolt cutters, because we no longer need them. We do, however, need this, which is going to become part of the makeshift bomb that we're going to make in order to open up that last section for the last medallion. So we'll head on through, because we can now get past the steam. Back up here, and then we can pop that in there, which is very handy. This will allow us through here. This guy will make a movement, but he's actually completely dead, so no need to worry about that. You can take the gunpowder if you want, there's nothing in that one. And then you can pick up the... Now, if you're walking down this hallway, eventually this guy is going to get eaten by that liquor that's on the roof. If you're quick, the room we are going for is there. So providing you're quick and you don't stop, you can just run straight into the room without the liquor getting anywhere near you.
What was that?
Which is very handy. In here you'll find plenty of stuff to keep you going. There is a red herb here, which is handy to be combined with that. The main thing you're looking for in here is this battery. If you combine that with your gadget, you get the detonator, which will allow us to blow up the barricade. There are other items in here, such as first aid spray. There is gunpowder as well, which you can combine with that, which will give you acid rounds, which are very handy once you get the grenade launcher. Now, that is basically all we can do in this room as it stands. Do not run out of this room. The monster that was on the roof is attracted to sound. Therefore, if you start running, it'll know exactly where you are. So if you walk, just walk. Don't get scared, he's going to appear just at this corner. What they try and do is appear at random moments to make you run, and then they attack you. He will follow you to a degree, but he won't actually do anything unless you start running. So if we open that, we're back here, which is fantastic. Now, what we will do is, because we're running low on inventory space, we'll take a quick trip down to the box. To get rid of a few things that we don't need necessarily at this point. Like I say, we're not going for times here, we're just making sure that we get absolutely everything that we can do in the game to give us as much of a chance as possible. At this point, all we'll need is the key card and the detonator as well, if you keep that in your inventory, just because we'll do that on this run as well. So this time we're going to head through here. Now, I think the guy that is in this office may have woken up. He has. So you can either shoot past him for that door there, or you can take him out. We do need in this office at some point, so you're better off taking him out. Right. Heading straight across back into the locker room. We will use the key card on there. this gives us the grenade launcher, which is a very, very valuable weapon at this point in the game. It'll give you some rounds as well. Right, now that we've got that, our next port call is back up the stairs. So back around here, so you'll notice in this game you traverse the same hallways, the same areas, the same rooms quite a few times. So if there are enemies, if you have the ammo, you are better getting rid of the enemies just so that they don't come back to haunt you at a later time. Now, the reason I did it this way is because I wanted to show you, this is the hallway that's got the liquor in it, so we need to walk. There he is there. Now that we've got the grenade launcher, two shots with the grenade launcher is normally enough to kill a licker on normal mode. That's why I didn't kill him first time, just so that I could show you two shots does normally do the job. So we'll nip back in here because I think we have forgotten something here. Yes, so this here gives you the combination for the safe downstairs. So 9, 15, 7 is the combination. So if you commit that to memory or write it down, whatever suits you. This hallway is now free, by the way. Once that licker is dead, you can run in and out of it to your heart's content. Oh, hello Cara, welcome back. So we will nip back down to the office and open that safe with the code that we just got. See what I mean by it's handy taking this guy out, because now we need to be in this small office. So I think it was left 9, which I've just messed up. Left 9, right 15, left 7. Fantastic, so that'll give us another 2 inventory slots, which is very handy at this point in the game. I've shared but no one has answered. That's okay, Cara, no problem at all. People can just watch whenever they fancy. So now, at this point, apologies, we're going the wrong way. We'll head back out to the main hall. So we've still got 2 medallions to get. So we'll nip up the stairs. Back into the library. Now you want to go up this ladder. Back into this room here. Place the detonator on. A quick tip here is if you open this door after you've posted the detonator, then this bookcase doesn't fall over, because it's a bit of a pain in the backside trying to move that bookcase. That just stops it from happening. Again, if you nip into your officer's notebook, you will see that this is the maiden statue, so we're looking for the girl, the bow, then the snake. Now this has been burnt beyond all recognition, so it's kind of difficult, but you can just about make out the bow, and then the snake is this one here. Perfect. which gives us our second medallion. Now, there is another one of the lickers that'll jump down just here. So you're looking to get rid of him as fast as you possibly can, which is easier said than done. So as you can see, we drop down onto danger, which is not very handy, but we've got one of them in our inventory, which will allow us to go back up to full health. Now, you remember from just a short while ago, we came in through this hallway, where the other statue was. So again, we'll open up our officer's notebooks. This is the unicorn statue, so it is the fish, the scorpion, then the jug of water. So we're looking for the fish, the scorpion, and the jug of water, which gives us this medallion. So now that we have all three medallions, we can now make our way back to the main hall and use them on the statue. Perfect, which opens that, which will allow us to escape.
Looks like it leads underground. Good. Get out of this hellhole. Hey Marvin! Guess what? I think I found the way out!
Marvin's not looking too great at this point.
Let's go. You okay?
Looking a bit worse for wear.
Oh, no. Just go. Save yourself.
Come on, it's bad. We gotta get you to hospital.
Please,
now.
Claire. We both know how this is going to end. Get out of the city.
I can't just leave you here.
Claire, please. Go. Do this for me.
So
Okay.
Marvin shan't be joining us for the rest of the game.
Hey Marvin. Thank you.
Now, opens up a nice little room here. Some gunpowder, so we'll open our box actually. One of them. Don't need that. Take out the flame rounds and we'll take out the acid rounds just because. Right, so we're ready to move on to the next section. Yeah, God, imagine how many times you would need to wash your hands during this. Christ, constantly filthy. It would be a nightmare. So, quick little tip as well, if you wander all the way down the stairs, there is a grenade just here, which is very handy for the fight that is about to happen. So once you're ready, head through this door here, follow the walkway along.
Hello? Hello?
follow it round, and eventually we will come across the first boss of the game.
Won't budge.
After we meet little Sherry, of course.
Hey. It's okay. It won't hurt you, I promise. Do you need help? Here, let me take my hand. I'm sorry, I can't understand you.
You need help.
Why?
He's right behind you.
Who's right behind me? Oh dear. So, my tactics for this boss are equip the grenade as soon as you get in,
This ain't gonna cut it with this.
throw the grenade as soon as you're in, and let loose with your flame rounds. Now, you need to kind of avoid him as well, because he does go a bit bananas. As you can see, here he comes running after you. As long as you keep good distance and don't let that happen, you tend to be okay. Just walk him in and go around the circle if you need to. Stuck in the corner, one of the two. That was not very handy. So, come on in. Really, yeah. Just when you're ready. That might be him. No. Chucking acid on him. And that is him. When his eye starts going red, you know you're close to defeating him. He only tends to be a couple of shots away after that. So he's done for the time being.
Hey. Little girl. It's safe now. It's over.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I promise. Everything's fine. Just need you to lower
Everything
that
is
ladder.
fine.
Will you help me find my mom?
Your mom is down here?
I think so. I hope so.
Yeah. Of course. I'll help you.
So, before you go up that ladder, take a quick run around the arena, because there are several items that are handy. Ammo, herbs, just to replenish whatever you used in the fight. I think, if memory serves, there is a grenade up here as well in one of them. Yep, which is always handy to have. Another green herb. Use that just to keep us going, and when you're done, head up the stairs and meet Sherry.
This way.
If you are struggling for herbs, there is one tucked around the corner there, and there is some gunpowder in that, so it's easy to run past and miss. So we'll head up here, we'll push the button.
It won't move. You got it.
You got it.
So, what's your mom like?
She works at Umbrella. She's medicine.
Umbrella? That big pharmaceutical company?
My mom's always at work. I don't get to see her much.
Well, hopefully you'll get to see her again soon.
Just carry on following this round.
So,
Wants
where's
to
your dad?
listen to the dialogue.
Worked with my mom, but
And here's a hip pouch, which you will need, so make sure and grab that.
Gone. Wow. Both of my parents.
You can store some of this stuff. Don't really need an awful lot of it for now.
oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be. It means we've got something in common, and
And once you're ready, nip up the ladder here.
Over there.
Obviously we don't have the parking permit,
damn it.
but it does bring us on to the next bit.
Here, come help. You're sure this is the way?
This is how my mom took me last time.
Sherry? I've been looking everywhere for you, Sherry. Brave little girl, leave her house in the middle of this mess. On the ground, hands behind your head.
You can't be serious.
On the ground, now.
I think you might be serious.
Sherry, tie her hands.
Why are you doing this?
Shut up. Tie her. Okay then. You tie her up now, or she dies.
Yeah, Kara's is more of the story. I just thought it would be better to do it this way rather than rushing through it.
Child endangerment, for starters. Sherry, come here.
What are you gonna do to her?
None of your fucking business.
You hurt her, I swear to God, my brother is stars, and I will
Sherry, get over here. What's your name? What's your fucking name?
Claire!
Sherry, you come with me now, or say goodbye to Claire.
Okay, I'll go. You better be taking me to my mom.
Absolutely.
Don't listen to him, he's shit.
Stop hurting her, please.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
Stop. Let me go. Let me go.
Obviously, nobody taught you manners. We'll fix that. Oh, yes, we will.
Let me go. Let me go.
I'll get you, you fucker!
So he is not a very nice man. He's obviously kidnapped the little girl that you just rescued from that big monster.
Stay safe, Sherry. Okay.
So as you can see, there's 3 doors out of here.
First. Then
That one is
asshole
locked.
coming to him.
And these 2 are open. First move you want to do is go down here to the left.
Must be where that guy came from.
if you read this magazine, it tells you basically that that man that just kidnapped Sherry
Police chief?
is the chief of police, which is Claire has just said there. Also a map here, which allows us to figure out where we're going. There is an elevator here, which takes us to the chief's office, but there is no power to it. Power is controls are in there, and we can't get in this because we need the diamond key. So let's go and hunt for the diamond key. So we'll go through the other door that's unlocked. Now, actually, I'm going to do something very daft to see if it works. Which it doesn't, so we're just going to have to take out this guy on our own. Which is fine. But you also need to be wary that when we go around this corner, there is a blue herb here, so if you're holding on to a red and green, you can combine that to give you a full heal. Once you use a green, red and blue, it actually gives you a damage shield, so the damage that you take is reduced for, I don't know, I think it's about 5 minutes or something like that. Carefully edge in here and you'll see there is one, there is two, but the other one's not here at the minute. So what I'm going to do is throw the grenade in to get rid of that one, which should kill it. Hasn't, but that's that one dead now. So now we just need to be very conscious of where the other one is, and it's right there. That was exceptionally close. So I think we got it. That was very close when he just about got us at the door. Still, we survived. There's no doggos this time, so just these things instead. It looks like they've killed all of the dogs because they're very pleasant like that. So once those 3 are dead, the one out in the hallway and the 2 in this room, you're pretty safe just to run and wander out here. Now what we're looking for is the diamond key, which is in here. Open it, but before, you'll see the diamond keys there. Before you grab it, I'd recommend making sure this guy is dead, because as soon as you grab that key, he wakes up, and you do not want to be stuck in a room with 2 zombies coming after you. So once you know he's dead, you can go ahead and grab the diamond key. He'll jump off. You can start working on killing this guy. See, because if you don't, you have this guy there. By this time this guy's already stood up and is wandering back, so you can tend to get sandwiched between the two, which is not very handy. Once you've got the diamond key, we can nip back through here. Back through here. Now, once you get here, you have to walk, because there is another liquor, which I think is just up on the roof there. So the idea is just walk past him. Won't even acknowledge the fact that you're there, and then you're safe to go back out here. So we're out. we've got the diamond key, and now we can nip on with the next bit of the game. That will allow us to open this one. Shoulder stock, which can combine with your grenade launcher just to make it a bit more steady. Pick up the blue herb. You can activate the power for the lift. Definitely pick up those gunpowders, because they makes more rounds for your grenade launcher if you've got them, so I'll show you what to do with them just in a wee second. So we're up to the lift. We'll grab this herb while we're there, combine that, start making another full heal if we can. And this is the chief's office, the horrible man that we just seen kidnapping Sherry. Now, on the desks there's submachine gun ammo, which we don't have the submachine gun yet, but we will be getting it shortly. So once you're done, you'd be as well storing that. Now, if you combine this high grade gunpowder with normal gunpowder, it gives you acid rounds for your grenade launcher, which are very handy to have. So now that we've done that, we can nip through this door here. Apologies, I'll just show you this. So to get out of here we need the heart key. We've got the diamond, but we need the heart one. So we'll nip through the only other door. Now there is another gunpowder there, which again is very handy. Follow this room round and you pick up the frame. Now if you combine, that's not right. If you combine, examine, sorry, at the back of it, gives you the heart key, which is very handy. Now that is what we're looking for, so that we can get out and follow Sherry and the chief. But we need 2 electric power parts, which we don't have, so we're going to have to get them in order to open this door. So once we're done here, we'll nip back out. I'll make some more as we're going to need them shortly. Right, so now we can open this door. Now, once we're done here, to start with we need to go down the stairs. No problem, Cara, thank you for coming back. We'll see you later. We'll nip back around here, you'll see this guy. He won't cause you any problems just now. What you do want to do is nip to this locker, grab that, and you'll have heard the smashing of the window. So you're aware he's in, so take care of him now, just so he doesn't cause you any problems in the future. Good. So now you can open this. Make sure when you're in this room you have your grenade launcher with at least 2 grenade rounds of any kind. otherwise you could be in for a bit of trouble. Now, you need to wander around here. You need this box. Now once you walk past the mirror, a liquor's going to smash through it. So once that's done, get to work on the liquor. And make sure he doesn't get up again. Because he's done that, means you can jump through. Not much to get in here. There is a note up here which is telling you the waiting room safe code, which is 6211, which is handy. We can go and get that in a wee second. So 6211. Again, write that down. Whatever is the easiest way for you to remember it. This guy has a big gunpowder, so if you combine that, basically get the rounds back that you used on that liquor. You can't get out that door because it's a key that you don't have or won't get, so you need to wander back out this door. So now that we've done that, we can nip back up to where we were. This time we came out of the chief's office there, if you remember. That's obviously blocked off, so up is the only way that we can go. So we'll head, there is ammo and flashbangs in here if you require them. Nip into this room here. What you want to do is take a turn left. There is a zombie just round the corner here. Take that guy out as quickly as you possibly can. Now there is another zombie in here, and it is completely random as to where he'll appear. Fortunately he's quite far away from us, which has allowed us good time to do that. Now it is essential that you clear this room for a part coming up later. So once you've done those two, you can pick up the fire rounds and then the item that you actually come into this room for, which is the large gear. Now, also while you're in this room, use the heart key, which will unlock this door and give us this box. Once you examine the box, it'll free itself up to tell you that it is one of the electronic parts that we're after. So once that's done, you head out of the room the way you came in, so back to this little area here and head out the other door. There is a blue herb there if you require it. Nip down the ladder. So obviously there's the fiery helicopter. Idea of this section is to put the flames out by using that water pipe. Now in order to do that, we need to nip down these steps. Now there are two zombies down in this area. One behind you. It's better just to bait them round to the steps, because then you can open fire on them from there. Once that lady is dead, this guy should be up and running. So again, you can bait him through to this area and just make sure once he's decided to stop being a dafty and going back and forward. Okay, you want to press this lever. If you are running low on health. There are 2 green herbs there. I'm obviously okay at the minute, as I've got 2 healing items on me. And I'm at full health. So, back up here and we can push this lever, which will allow us to put the fire out. Now, this is the fun bit. This is the part where we come up against Mr. X for the first time. Red herb, which I will take and combine to there. Now, he comes and he moves. That gives you a split second to figure out what the hell you're going to do. Best strategy for this, in my opinion, because we're not speedrunning, we don't need the time, is to come out to this big section. Once he starts walking towards you, just make a big circle around him. Don't get too close to him, or you'll be in trouble. Now back through the door, past where he came out, through here, and back into the waiting room, which we've been at before. At this point, Mr. X should stop chasing you. Yep. And that will allow us to open this safe, which was 6, 2, 11. Gives us another upgrade for our handgun, which is very handy. I have run out of space though. That's okay, I will use this, and that will allow us to pick it up. So now that that's done, we can nip back into the main hall. Now, things to note here in the main hall is, if you get too close to Marvin, you're going to wake him up as a zombie. So you can either hug the side and stay away from him, or you can kill him. We'll nip in here because there are a couple of things that we need to do while we are here. So, I'm going to store the electronic part for just now. I'm going to take out the handgun, wherever it is. The handgun, because we can then combine that. Oh right, okay, well it's actually for a completely different handgun, which we will get later. That's no problem whatsoever. Right, what we do need here is the red jewel. Combine that with the box, opens up and gets us the STARS badge. Right, which is all we need to do here. Another note worth mentioning is Mr. X can actually come into this room. So this is now no longer a safe room, if you like. If you stand about long enough, he will appear. So with that being said, we will nip on. So what we want to do is get up here and back into the library. Again, this should be clear. You should have cleared this from earlier on. And into here, again, this should also be clear. You should have cleared this from earlier on. Use the diamond key to open up. That should be fine, which gives you some gunpowder and another portable safe, which we will open just now. So 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 6. So 8. 1, 2, 6. So 8. 1, 2, 6. So 4, 8, 1, 2, 6. So 7. 4, 7, 4, 1, 4, 7. 4. There we go. They're such a pain to do, honestly. That gives us the last key, which will enable us to go and get that. Again, just keep an eye, make sure that nothing's going horribly wrong. Down and back through here. Because what this will do is this will give us another hip pouch. Now you are better walking here because there is a liquor now in this room. So you can give him one in the equipment, reload, and nip in. Now the hip pouch is 203. 203 entered, which then allows us to get. Something tells me we've got a visitor as well. Just heard them walking. Big old Mr. X. There he is. So at this point, run past, back up the stairs, let him follow you. You are faster than him, so providing you keep a safe distance, you should be okay. Back into this hallway, and back into the STARS office. Now, if you take the shield and examine it, it becomes a USB key, which allows you to put it into the computer. Congratulations. The submachine gun, or Lightning Hawk as it may be if you're playing as Leon, will be yours. Very important, take the USB key back out, and in fact turn it back into the STARS badge. That is important because it allows us to get a upgrade for the submachine gun later on. So now we're looking for Mr. X, wherever he may be. So he's not in this hallway, which is fine. That'll allow us to nip back out. Right. Likes skulking about in the library. So we'll let him do that. We'll nip back down the stairs. Through the office. Looking to get through here and use the heart key. That allows us to discard the heart key because there's no other reason for us to have it. That is the item we're looking for. The tool. Now you tend to get found by Mr. X, but he doesn't seem to be anywhere, so I'm not going to stand and wait around for him. I'll nip back up to the library. And we will use the tool. Once that's done, move this all over one. And you should be okay because you should have done that earlier. Which just makes the whole thing so much easier. Means we can nip across here. Now there are 2 zombies in this hallway. One is there and one is just on this hub. Keep an eye that Mr. X isn't behind you. Make sure these 2 are down and out completely, as you need a free run at this hallway later. And nip in there away from Mr. X. Use this. In there. Take it back out. You need that for the rest of this puzzle here. Nip up that staircase that you just lowered. Now Mr. X can't come in this room, so you're safe enough to wander about as much as you like. Just don't go back outside the door. Take that gear from there and replace it with the big one. You now no longer need that. You can then nip to this little machine halfway down here and put that gear that you just took there. Perfect. That is the other box, which contains, fortunately, the other piece that we need. So examine it again. Perfect. Now just have a quick look at the map. Where we're wanting to go here is straight across here, through there, and aim for these stairs here. That's what we're aiming for there. So obviously it can be quite tricky with Mr. X lurking about, as is his joy in life to chase us. You just need to hope that he's not in this hallway down here, because you need a straight run at this. Now open this door. Now we cleared this room earlier, if you remember, so you should just get a straight shot across the hallway. So that's us back to here. That'll allow us back in here. Now we need the other electrical part. So you should have the pair of what? I've just stored that instead of taking the two of them out. It wasn't very clever. So you should have two of them there, which will allow you to go and attempt this puzzle. Pop the two of them in. Now the idea is to light up the two dots at the end section by connecting everything together like that. So this will allow you to take the parking key, and you've got a phone call.
Hello?
Good to see you again, Claire. We've got unfinished business.
Where's that?
In the neighborhood. We'll find it.
Sherry all right?
For now.
Look, bastard, you hurt her.
Stupid kid. If you just hadn't dropped that fucking thing, I could let you go.
Don't worry, Sherry. It'll be all over soon.
There has to be a way out of here.
Right, so we're now in control of Sherry. First thing you want to do in this room is grab this toy and examine it, and it will reveal a block. There is the block puzzle across here. You can use that there. So the idea is to get everything matching. So what you want across the top is square, circle, triangle, star, triangle. So if you can get that, then that should open it. Sorry, apologies, it's square, triangle, circle, star, triangle, which is what you want across the top. So the idea is just to muck about in order to get it. So square, triangle, circle, square, triangle. So we need a triangle and a circle. Oh, that's not gonna help. There we go. A little bit fiddly, but as long as you persevere, you get there. Use the scissors on the cardboard wall. That allows you to escape the room.
What is this?
Follow the door through. This is perfectly safe at this point, as in there's no monsters or anything to worry about just yet. Pull that out and step up, and eventually Sherry will climb out the window at the top. That's perfect. Nip through here, making your way through and ducking. Through the door, and you'll see the front door there,
That must be the door out of here.
which Sherry gets awful excited by, but unfortunately it's locked.
Darn it.
So
I need the key.
only other way to go through is here. Follow the hallway round.
Oh no, it's him.
All the way through. See this very horrible sight. You can find the key across here, which triggers this scene.
Where you going, Sherry? I told you to stay put. You need to learn to listen.
Leave me alone. Just please.
Time to teach some manners.
Ouch!
You little bitch! You're gonna pay for this! Ah, you little shit!
Need to act relatively quickly in this next bit in order to stop him from grabbing you. So immediately you want to turn to the right, follow the hallway around,
I'm so fucking sorry!
and out the door. Back up the stairs.
Help! Somebody, please!
You stupid bitch!
And the idea is never to outrun him here, the idea is just to hide from him. So when you get in here, in my opinion, this is the best way to do it. Nip behind this bookcase, and you can kind of edge round the corner to see him come in. You'll lock this door behind him.
It's all over now! Door's locked!
So the idea here is to avoid being seen. So allow him just to do
Where
that.
are you? Show
Make a
yourself!
mess.
I
You'll
know
come
you're
round
in
this
here.
side and almost
The
just
longer it takes me to find you, the worse it's gonna be!
edge your way around and almost follow him until you get to here. You'll go and you'll move some furniture about, and then he'll wander straight back past you. Be careful because he has a little glance to his left, just there. Once he's done that, you need to nip round here and under this table. He will turn back round. Once he's done that, you can then nip to this table. That is you done. Stay there. No matter what you hear, what funny noises he makes, literally just stay there.
Please.
This is your last fucking chance! Show yourself! Now!
Falls onto that desk,
Birds!
and then he'll run away. try to wash his face and leave his key in the door, which you might have guessed it is what we're going for. So run, grab the key, about turn, and head straight back up this way. Double back on yourself and open the door. Now he is full on chasing you at this point, so nip on down the stairs. Just when you think you can get out, you unlock it, but unfortunately it's chained from the other side. So he's there, he comes running after you. Calmly make your way to this door. At which point he will shining through the door. Make a bolt for the hallway. And through the last door.
Now you're in trouble.
Let me go!
Oh. Lovely. This then takes us back to Claire.
See you again, Claire. We've got unfinished business.
What are you talking about?
Don't waste my fucking time. Bring me the pendant, or Sherry dies.
Pendant? What do you need it for?
Do you want the girl to die?
Fine. Where are you?
The orphanage.
The orphanage? Where is that?
In the neighborhood. You'll find it.
Sherry alright?
For now.
I swear, you bastard, if you hurt her. Are you serious? Damn it!
The parking permit we were after.
You wait, asshole.
Yeah, just you wait, asshole. Background here. It was office now. I will take that upgrade for that weapon that I wrongly thought was for the wrong handgun, because we're away to go and get that just now. Here. Into the car park. Now sometimes there will be another liquor spawned here. As you can hear. So we need that box, and we can use the diamond key on this door, which will allow us to get rid of the diamond key. There is a red herb and a roll of film if you wish to nip back up and do that. Now there are two zombies who are in the shooting range, which is kind of fitting. Once they're dead, you can nip through as there are... Ooh, Jesus. What is with these guys? Okay then. So you can grab some more flame rounds, which are handy, as we heard a licker outside. So we might as well just take him out while we're here. Remember and walk. That way the licker will not know where you are. And you have the advantage that you can track it down before it starts bolting after you. So, not deciding to come after us. What we need to do is that box. If you examine it, what it does is it gives you a car key for car 7439. If you examine the key's a bit knackered, but you can press the button and it opens up the boot of this car here. And that gives you the handgun in question. You can discard the key as you don't need it, and I'll be able to combine this. So now we're quite well equipped. We've got submachine gun, handgun, and the grenade launcher. I have my infinite ammo rifle because I've just brought that along for the ride. Now we'll head along. Once you put this in here, this guy appears. So obviously this isn't opening quick enough, so you might want to give this guy the run around. You probably won't have enough ammo to kill it. So if you just, or even to knock him down, sorry, you can't kill it. So even if you just give him the run around for a little while, head out once the gate's open. Now your grenade launcher is definitely the best for this one, as you've got him behind you, these two guys in here, so I tend to let this guy do this. Give him the quick run around again, and by that time you should be able to make it back through the gate. Just a little circle just to run around him so you don't get damaged. He doesn't come after you, he despawns once you go up the stairs. You can obviously take out the zombie, but it's a waste of ammo at this point because you can just run away. So follow the walkway round. All the way around. Now there is a zombie lady down there. There are two dogs here. If you can, I would recommend taking the dogs out, as it will save you a lot of grief going forward. Just obviously keep an eye on this lady who will make up the stairs towards you. Once she's had enough, head on past. Over here, you should get seen by a dog there, which makes it a hell of a lot easier to kill him. And again, out the gate. Now once you're out of the gate, there's a police car to your... it's just a white car, apologies. A dog will jump up on here, which gives you a great opportunity to take him out. As dogs are a nightmare if you let them start running about. This area is now clear, so you can just wander on. Nip on through here. There is some ammo and a herb there if you require them. Idea is to take out these dogs before that happens. Once that's done, you should see another dog in the distance. So 3 dogs, make sure they're all dead before you go out of the basketball court. Make sure they don't get in the basketball court as well. Now we need to go through onto the bus. Make sure that guy is dead, and you'll get another zombie at the end of the bus. There is a grenade there if you get into trouble. And now you need to make sure that guy's dead. Jesus. Now we need to get the dog. Now we should come and make a jump at the door now that I kind of stuck my... Yep. So once he's done that, can... find him, and then that is you clear.
It's gotta be the orphanage.
You can head on towards the orphanage and save Sherry.
Hang on, Sherry.
What you want to do here is nip round to the left. You'll recognise it from Sherry's bit. Try not to jump too much. Lovely.
Jesus Christ.
Tremendous. So carry on round. As you can see, this room's a bit of a mess now. Follow it all the way through to the stairs. Again, follow the room round.
Where are you? Claire! Sherry? I'll be right there!
You then get a visitor.
Go, go, go!
Providing you're not daft about it, you should be able to outrun him absolutely no problems whatsoever. Just two right hand turns and into the elevator.
Sherry, come on!
And that is the end of Mr. X. Fortunately.
Are you alright? Can you hear me? Claire? Claire, you have to get up. He's going to get us. Wake up! Wake up!
Wake up. Wake up. Open your eyes. What's up? Not infected. Sherry? Where's Sherry? Sherry's fine. Do you know Sherry? It's an impressive display of strength. What happened to her? We have to assess the situation. Who are you? I'm Claire. Excuse me. Where is she? Hello? What? Oh, Annette. Tell me, what happened to William? I don't know. Who's that? The creature responsible for this. Can you help me find Sherry? Seems to be evolving much faster than expected. Where are you going? Look, I don't have time to play 20 questions. Everything's under control. I need to find Sherry. My daughter is not your concern.
Everything is under control. Yeah, it looks it. Okay, you get dropped into this room. You can nip in to here. There's a box if you need it. I'm going to put the submachine gun up because I don't need it for just now. I will take that out as well, just to mix. Okay, that should keep us going for a while. So back out here, and what you want to do is just jump down the elevator shaft.
Sherry, can you hear me?
Follow it around.
Now I'm gonna smell like shit.
Absolutely. Follow the walk around. There's no real other way you can actually go at this point. Up the ladder. Now in this next room there are 3 zombies. 2 that will come after you straight away, and 1 in the back corner that will only jump up once you animate him. So as you can see, there's 1 there. I tend to, with the fire rounds, run in and run straight to the back of the room. Allows you to get that shot off there quite comfortably. And then get bitten by a zombie, which wasn't part of the script, but there you go. Again, it's just a case of dodging, staying away. If you need to use your acid rounds, then by all means do. It melts the zombies anyway, which means you can just pick them off. Alternatively, if you don't want to, what you can do is run by them. Absolutely no shame in running by them, so it'll just be a case of running forward to about here and then across and down.
What is this?
Sherry, I told you I cannot leave here until my work is done.
Sherry?
Why didn't you stay in the house? It was safe there.
Hey, Sherry!
I was scared. Those things were everywhere, and
You should have called the police. That's what we taught you.
I did, but nobody came.
Mother
They
of the
didn't
year
answer
right there.
phones, So,
Sherry, I don't have time for this.
Oh,
Sherry! Sherry, I'm coming! Hold on, Sherry. I'll be right there.
So the aim of this part of the game is to get this door open, which involves this puzzle. Now in preparation, you can, the solution is bishop, rook, knight, king, queen, pawn. Now the pawn is already in the right position, so that's fine. The bishop we need to remove from here and put in here. that is the knight, which needs to go to the next one along. So essentially what we're looking for is the rook, which goes in here, the king and the queen plugs. So we need the 3 of them in order to open that door. So what I will do is I will use that as one way to get another one. So we can take the map off the wall, pull this lever, wait for this to come down. We nip round to the right here. There is a safe here. Now, if you angle it, the camera, it gives you the code. So it's 212-8. So 212 then 8. Now this is an important one in my opinion, because this turns your hand gun, gives it the frame, which allows you to shoot high powered magnum, almost magnum ammo. So essentially it turns your handgun into a magnum, which is very, very handy. Also, there's a sleeping zombie there. The minute you try and take that blue herb, which we want, he will wake up. So you're best just to take him out. And steal his blue herb. Now we nip round here, we'll combine that with that. This is what we're around here for. We need this tool in order to get past the next bit. So we need it through this door here. Now there are 3 zombies down here. So if you have a grenade, I would recommend throwing a grenade, as that will tend to kill everything that is down there, usually. Sometimes this guy survives, but not by an awful lot. And his legs come off, lovely. Now you can collect this green herb, which should give you a full heal compared to the rest. Open this. You can nip down for this grenade just in case you need it. Now we're not going through that grate just yet, but it's good to have the way open. What we need to do is nip down here. Use the tool to open this door. I'll allow you access through here. And there. Now, in my opinion, this room, you're looking to get to that area across there underneath that red light, which, as you can see, involves going through this room here. In my opinion, this is the worst room in the game because of the monsters that are in it, but hopefully we can get through nice and easy. Now, in terms of heals, you should have that full heal on. You should also have the grenade equipped. You can collect this green herb here. Now, as you can see, that little monster moved. Now I'll show you 2 ways you can deal with these monsters. You can either shoot them to wake them up, and then go for the eyeball.
What the fuck?
Watch the little things that pushes into the water. The eyeball is what we're aiming for. Once that pops, they're dead. Again, just be careful about the things that are in the water that it pushes after you. Careful of the lunge. That frees up the eyeball. That one's also dead. So there's the one back there, the one there which comes in here. If you're struggling for ammo, nip through here. There's submachine ammo there. Nip through here, and what to do is run past this one, because you can get past it without even it attacking you. And I'll show you the alternative strategy with that one once we're done. Through the door, up the stairs, and into the next room. Red herb up top, which can go with your green. Now, this is where we get the rest of the plugs that we're after. So, Queen plug is here. Go ahead and take him out. And pop him in round here. While you're here, there is a blue herb to complete that heal. I will use one just to show you. See the little shield at the bottom right? Gives you the little sort of damage buff for a short period of time. This guy will cause you problems, so you're as well shooting him down and getting rid of him as early as you can. Brilliant. Nip up the stairs, and this will give you the king plug. So because that door's shut, because you took the plug out, you need to jump down off of here. Now, what you can do here at this point in time is you can jump the king plug into there, and that'll allow you the spark shot, which I would recommend. I'm not going to pick it up because I've got the infinite ammo assault rifle, but I would recommend picking that up. Once you have, take the king plug back out, back through, take the queen plug back out. Now we need to get out of here with both plugs. So the solution is queen plug into there, which opens that, king to go into this one, which leaves that one open. Take the queen out of there and nip round the corner and grab your plug. Now, that's that room done. We can head back towards the room of death, which is just a horrible room, and I'll show you, providing this guy behaves, the strategy of dealing with... He's not behaving. There is a bloody surprise. We'll just have to take him out by conventional methods, I'm afraid. Where is that horrible thing? First his eyeball, that's him dead. Right, we need to try and lure one of these so that I can show you an easy way to get past them without wasting all this ammo. This guy will jump up and surprise you. Nip up onto the island as quickly as possible. He should eventually disappear back under the water. Once he does, you let him grab you. Use that grenade. Duck under. And then pass. Not ideal, but it does save you a lot of ammo compared with using one grenade. And you never need to go back into that room, so that is that room done dusted. So back through here. Again, we opened this earlier on, so we'll nip down. We can grab that. Now, if you can get past that without wasting too much time, but obviously I wasted way too much time. Again, it's just a case of getting this outer layer out and getting stuck in. Unfortunately, I don't have a grenade this time, so I'm going to get poisoned. But I do have the heals, which you should have a few of by this point, which will allow you to cure that straight away. Again, what I was saying to you is, if you hug this left hand side, you can actually get past that one before he even comes out of the pipe. Again, use the tool. There is ammo here if you need it. Submachine gun ammo again. Nip up this little elevator, which will take us into a little room. Now, take this guy out immediately, because if you don't, it will just cause you problems. Make sure he's dead. There is a hip pouch here, which you will need, so be sure to pick it up. And then you've got a visitor from outside. Once you've got rid of all these guys, you should be clear. There is one more that hides in the corner. Just be wary of that. And one more that drops out of the ceiling once you've killed all of them. Just because life isn't hard enough. So make sure this room is nice and clear. Nip across here. You'll notice that the last plug that we're searching for is there. Don't take it out because it lifts this walkway up. What you want to do is nip in here. Use the key that we grabbed, because there should be some gunpowder in here which you can use to make more rounds, which are always helpful. So once that's done, nip back out. Now it's up to yourself, you can grab that just now or you can nip in here. Which we can do. That allows us to get rid of this. Again, gunpowder which you can combine to give yourself even more rounds. I'll take 10 of them. Okie dokie. There is a few things you can open up in there. Some handgun ammo. Nothing in that one. Now what you need to do is push this filing cabinet aside. At this point you need to make sure you have the STARS badge on you, which you shouldn't have got rid of if you're doing what I'm doing, but just make sure you can nip back to the nearest box if you need to in order to pick it up, just in case you put it away for whatever reason. So nip through here and unlock this door, and you're actually at the underground bit before the first boss. If you remember, the grenade was here. So what to do, there's a glass case here which you can put the case into, and that gives you the suppressor for the submachine gun. Now you can take the STARS badge back if you want, but that is everything that you need done with it. Now as a quick side note, just in case you missed anything in the police station, for whatever reason, it's easy done. Because you've got the tool, if you nip back up the elevator just the same way you came down, takes you back up into here, and you can use the tool in order to reopen it for whatever you need to go up and do. Once you're there, we'll just make our way back down. So remember, don't jump off into this first hallway, go all the way back down. Through the door at the bottom. Back down here. We can grab this, and as you see, the walkway goes up there. So we'll take our way back down here, follow the way around. There is an adult G here, one of the bigger monsters. So just, there he goes. Shoot him again. Otherwise, if you need to jump back up onto the and by all means do. He will despawn after a while if you stay up like that. So you do need to kind of draw them out of hiding. Again, allow him just to do his thing. Off, you can run past at this point if you need to, or I'm going to heal through it and I'm going to take him out. Just like that. Follow this walkway around. You should be pretty clear of near enough everything at this point. Head up. Oh, I think there was zombies appearing up there. So use the tool, I think, for the last time. Yep, so that will allow you to get rid of that, and it takes you up back to the top of the horrible room. So now we can just make our way back up towards the main room, sort out our inventory, and solve the puzzle. Follow the walkway across into the main room, and perfect. So what I'll do is I'll take out the handgun and the submachine gun, because we'll get them upgraded. There it is. And we'll combine this. So again, we'll put up the submachine gun. I'll keep the handgun because it's very handy in terms of for using it almost like a magnum. So I'll take out a first aid spray just in case, and then we're good to go. So as we said, it is bishop, rook, knight, so we have the rook, so we'll pop him in there, and then it is king, queen, pawn. Pawn's already in place, so it'll just be a case of putting the king in that one and the queen in there. That opens that door.
Right, Sherry. On my way.
And then we're ready to go and see if we can save Sherry. So in this next two rooms you'll get the equipment or the herbs to make a full heal. As you can see, there is no power.
Power must be out.
So the green and the blue herb are in this room and the red herb is here. So combine that, we need to do is solve this puzzle, which I think is that, yep, 1, 2 and 4, if you flick them up. And then we'll nip back around here, and we'll get attacked by the G monster. Idea is to try and do some damage to him when his hands are down, which can be quite tricky, but if you can't do any damage, just try and avoid his hands. Eventually you'll hear him smashing there. My strategy for here is to stand here. Once he bursts through, you get a free shot at running past him.
Should have known you wouldn't die.
Don't look back. Equip your grenade launcher with the acid rounds. You should have a good 10 to 12 of these at the minute. Easiest way to do this is just nip by, press the button, avoid his attacks. Avoid his attacks. It's not very clever of me. Hit him a few times with a few shells, it should go down after a few. Idea is to lure him into this open area as much as you can. With avoiding any of his hits, obviously. Deary me, I'm not doing too well here. Keep forgetting to reload for some bizarre reason. Once he's down, press the crane. You want to grab the flash grenade that's here. And the knife as well, just in case. Make sure the flash is equipped, just in case you need it. As you can see, the crane comes down and smashes in. And then you have to do it again. Gets a bit excited after the first time. So the idea is hopefully to stop him. Again, press it. Equip your flash grenade just in case you need a couple of seconds between him getting there, just to blow him, and then once he's been hit twice with the crane, that's him. Job done.
I'm so sorry.
So again, there is various ammo and things around the place. Once you're done and you pick everything up, back up through here, unlock this door, and then you can eventually get Sherry.
Sherry? Claire? Sherry, are you alright?
What are you doing?
I'm here to help.
Sherry's been implanted. She can't be saved.
Fucking kidding me. You're her mother. Get in here!
You don't understand. William is still out there, and if I don't stop him...
This conversation is over!
Wait! Wait! I can treat her. In my lab. It's not far away. There's not enough time. Millions of lives are at stake.
Again, Annette Birkin showing that she is the greatest mother in the world.
Bye.
Fucking kidding me. Sherry, don't worry. I will get you whatever you need, okay?
Why are you doing it?
Because I care.
Thank you, Claire.
Poor Sherry. So now we need to save her. So once you've picked her up,
Annette said her lab's not far.
wander back up through this door that we worked so hard to unlock. Follow it back through here,
Hold on, Sherry. You're gonna be fine.
and we're aiming for the cable car, which is across there.
Almost there, Sherry. We're almost there. Oh, good. Cable car. Here. Okay. There you go. Just hold on, Sherry, okay? You're gonna be just fine. Okay. Let me check everything.
Activate the cable car, So he's starting to head down the way.
This tram is bound for Nest. Do not exit until the final destination.
Are you okay?
It's so long.
Rather leave it to me. I'm not supposed to be working.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Kidding me? You were doing just fine without me, until I came along and got you all sorts of trouble. I have something of yours.
I don't want it.
Really? Why not? It's so pretty.
It's from my mom. For my birthday last year. All I really wanted was for her to be home more.
I know it seems like Mom doesn't care, but... Hey. Sure. Come here.
I know it seems like your mom doesn't care, it's 'cause she doesn't.
Hang in there, okay?
Selfish witch.
Arriving at Nest.
It's okay. I've got you. Come on.
Right. This is us entering Umbrella's secret underground lab.
Just hold on, Sherry. It's okay.
So secret.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors. Welcome to Nest. Enjoy your
So
visit.
we head through, pop into this room here.
Okay. Here you go. All right. Now what? There's got to be something here. Antiviral agent. That's it. That's got to be it. Hey. Hey, Sherry. I gotta go. You stay right here, though, okay? I'll be back soon. I promise.
Take the wristband. Now there are some flame rounds, so it's important that you get them because you're going to need them soon. Back into the main bit and through here. The idea here is our wristband at the minute is a level 1. So we need to get it up to a level 2 in order to get through to
Guests must refrain
the next area.
from entering.
We don't need anything, I don't think, from there. So through here into the cafeteria. Now, there are a few zombies in here, so just take your time. One straight ahead. These two get a bit excited as well, so make sure they're taken care of. And there's a zombie here chowing down.
Hell is up with you?
Make sure that you rid him.
Using our latest biological research.
Perfect. Oh, hello Cara again, hello.
Tasty selection of healthy foods.
Now, if you did pick up the spark shot earlier, there's needles there for it, which are very handy. One more zombie. And he's out of there. I think there is one guy at this side, yep. So just make sure you blow him into a million pieces. Up the ladder. Follow the vent round, which will drop you down into the kitchen. Definitely pick up this gunpowder, and there is a knife here if you need it. Now when we go out this door, there's usually a armoured zombie, so it's just his head that's vulnerable, so just be careful, give yourself plenty of distance and make sure that you take him out. And he's dead. Once he's dead, nip through into the nap room. Wish my work had a nap room, how good would that be? Pick up the flame rounds, and this is what we came for. So you combine that to get you a level 2 wristband. Open this up, again it gives you a nice little add-on for the spark shot if you picked it up. Nothing in that one, so once that's you done you can nip back through. So now we can get to the next area without too much problems. So now this should open for us, which is hunky-dory, and it'll allow us to extend this platform. Oh, he did. Right. Across the platform, and we're heading for the east area. First, obviously the west area is where we're going to end up, but to get there we need a level 3 wristband. So we'll need to go across here for just now and figure out a way to upgrade from a 2 to a 3. Right, so through into this lobby area. I would pick up the green herb if I was you. There is some gunpowder here, which I think is just normal gunpowder, yeah. So store that for just now. Nip through. I've been playing for ages, yeah, it feels like I have been playing for ages. It's good though, I absolutely love this game. So nip through, that's a lovely sight. Fantastic. So nip through here. Now we're about to encounter a new kind of enemy here, which is these guys, the IVs. Only way you can kill them is by popping, there are little things that appear on them, by popping them all, or you can burn them alive. So we'll just try burning them. 2 rounds should do it. So what we'll try and do is I'll show you the popping ones with the assault rifle. As you can see, the little orange bits on them. That puts them down, doesn't kill them unfortunately. Only way to kill them is by making sure that they are burnt to a crisp. Which this should hopefully do to this one. Yep. So that is that one completely dead. Which is fine because we need to run back through this area later on. So if they're both dead, then that makes sense. Now, so we're in here. idea here is if you grab the tube from here.
Dispensing solution now.
So essentially what we need to do is to get a formula, some sort of liquid, to kill all of these plants so that I can get that, the man falls down and I can get the wristband upgrade, which is exactly what we're looking for. So there are 2 areas that are unlocked that we need both of, so we're going to go and have a look at how to unlock them. So the first one we're looking for is the staircase. We need that one first, so we'll go and take a look at it, and hopefully it'll give us an idea of what the code is, or how to at least open it. Red herb there. Now, so obviously that guy's not going to be dead because that's not good. So that's the code there. Okay, so these 2 are down. So the code there, that's the code. So now we need to go and input that into the computer back in the main room, if I can remember it. So I think it is that one, that one, that one, that one. Perfect. So now that that's that one open, that should have opened the hatch for us.
You asshole.
Pop that orange bit. So I'll nip down here. No, it's not what I wanted to do. Round the corner. Get some gunpowder. So now we need to work out a way to open the other code. Now, the other code, if you grab this and you examine it, it is written on the bottom. So once you've got that, you can nip back up. Just make sure the bits are popped on that guy, because once they regrow, they get back up. Which, frankly, is just rude, but there you go. Oh great, another one. We will combine that with that. Pop all of them. Which makes him fall over. So again, you can use the trophy. So it shows you. So it's that, 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 and that. So that, oh, that, that, I think. Yep, perfect. Which allows us to open that, and we can discard this. Back out here carefully. Pop this guy's bulbs and this guy's bulbs just to make sure they don't get back up. Yep, perfect. Now, we need to first make the formula. The idea is to get the right level into the thing. Is you can see the red line there, that's where we're trying to get to. So essentially what you want to do is fill the medium sized one and then get it so that you fill the small one and then add the small one to what's left of the big one. And that does it. So that gives you the formula. Now what you need to do is you need to cool the formula. So the only way to do that is by going back down the stairs. Obviously popping this guy's things on the way. And he got back up and I was not expecting that. That is not good at all. Jesus. So that's that done. We'll pop that while we're there. And then we need to nip back down the stairs. So we have the formula. In order for it to become effective, we need to freeze it, which is what we're going to do now. So we'll nip through here, back down in here. What you need to do, a little tip for you, is make sure, that is very handy, make sure you kill these guys, because when you restore the power, they tend to get a bit excited. So the sooner they're done dusted, the better. Right, so get your flame grenade launcher out, because here comes, run past him, into the hallway behind him, get yourself reload. Oh, you only took one, happy days. Shoot that guy that's coming towards you. And then put some bullets into him. And he did. So what we need to do now is we need to get in there, because that's where we freeze the formula, but the power's been knocked out, so we need to restore the power. So we nip through here and up the stairs. Be careful when you go through here, because there is one zombie right there. So make sure he's taken care of before you venture up the stairs. Head on up. Wait for that guy to fall like a numpty. And that's him. Keep on heading up the stairs. Come to this room. Head straight round to the right, because there is a zombie that will get the drop on you if you don't take care of her early doors. So make sure she's dead. There's white powder here, which you can combine there. And the item we're after is this one here, the signal modulator. This will allow us to restore power downstairs. So once you've got it, just head straight back on down. You've taken care of that zombie, so it shouldn't be a problem. You've taken care of the liquors that are out here, the two of them, so there shouldn't be anybody in this room at all. You've also got rid of the zombies that are here already. Now, signal modulator, that clearly says MURF in it, so what you need to do is examine this, set it to the right frequency, and then try and match the frequency like that by using the dials. So once you've done that, you pop it in, and that should then restore the power to the area. Fan-dabby-dozy. So now that that's back on, I will grab that herb. Now that that's back on, we can nip in to the low temperature lab, I believe it's called.
Welcome back.
Take care of this zombie. Oh, she did a nice little forward roll type effort there. Beautiful. Nip through
Damn. Should have packed
and
my
place the formula into the machine.
Cooling sequence in progress.
So now that formula is frozen and is now ready to be used on the plants to kill them in order to get my wristband upgraded. So we just need to head back up. Now I'll give you a wee tip as well before we head through. If you nip round to the right here, you get a almost like a save room, or a safe room, sorry. There is some white gunpowder which you should be taking. There is some flame rounds which you should also be taking, and the knife. If you don't have a knife or a grenade of any kind, make sure you pick up that knife. It is absolutely essential for this next bit. So what I'll do is I'll store that. I will take out some gunpowder in order to make more rounds. That's looking good, not bad at all. So like I say, make sure you have at least a grenade or a knife. There is one right there if you need one. And then we're ready to head back. The reason I say that is we're going up here, and if you don't have any flame rounds or enough flame rounds, these monsters one-shot you, as in instant death. If you don't have the flame rounds available, I'm sure you could see why that would cause some grief. So I'm trying to catch these two with this one. Let's see if we can kill them both. So they are both dead. Unfortunately this one is not. So we will... I think there is as well. Again, if you're struggling, there is a... I'll take that. There is a grenade beside this dead guy. This is where we made the formula to start with, if you remember. So if you are struggling, there is a grenade there. Just make sure you have something on you that you can use as a counter-attacking weapon if you have to. So back up to here and pop the formula in.
Dispensing solution now.
Which frees the guy up.
So much for the weed infestation.
Warning. You have dispersed a dangerous solution without...
So we'll head back through.
Your actions have been locked, and you may be subject...
Get this guy's attention. Pop all of his things. That should give me a free run to the door. So there's our 3. We'll combine that with our wristband. Which gives us one step closer. I'm hoping that I can get straight out of here because that guy's down there. Absolutely perfect. Watch out for that guy. And that back through. Now we killed these 2 earlier, so should be able to get past. He says, if not, just obviously use your defense item and nip back through. All the way across. Now at this point, in order to get absolutely everything, all the hip pouches, I'm going to nip back to the north area for 2 seconds. Just to get the last of the inventory upgrades. Because I need the signal modulator in order to get this. Now come back through here, you'll notice this from earlier. Be careful because there is sometimes a randomly spawned zombie in between these 2 halls. Sometimes not. So back into here and we're looking for this one. So it's MUF. So we'll examine that and we'll get to MUF. Perfect. Puts the power on, also makes this guy come flying out. And you're going to want to take care of him pretty sharpish because he's a bit of a pain. That is the last hip pouch that you can get in the game, and that is as big as your inventory can get. So with that being done, we'll move on towards the last segment of the game. So as you can see, the elevator in the middle is a 4, which we can't open. We can only open 3, which is this one here. And then we're here. Doing not too bad for stuff. So we'll nip through. There is a grenade on this gentleman. You can pick up the cassette but you don't have to. The grenade is what you're after. And then the last one of these you need to do. So OSS. Which is that one. Which, as you can see, you can discard that. Now, nip through here. There is a blue herb here, which is handy to pick up. And if you're struggling for gunpowder, there is one there. Make sure you pick that one up as well. Okay, Cara, thanks again for coming on. I'll speak to you tomorrow, no doubt. See you later. So we'll nip through here. Again, you can combine those two, which will give you lots and lots of acid rounds, which is what we're looking for. Can combine that with that, which is fine because that gives you, take one of them out. So it's got the antiviral agent, so we need to make our way back to Sherry. Before you do that, recommend sorting out your inventory, just seeing if there's anything in terms of gunpowder or ammo you can do or need. There is a boss fight coming up very shortly. As you can see, I seem to have found quite an awful lot of ammo in terms of acid rounds, which will be very helpful in this boss fight coming up. Grenades are very handy to have as well. So yeah, we'll crack on and we'll see how we get on. So I'll just run a quick save here. Right. There he is.
Your ass again. William! This ends now. What the hell is this thing?
That was my husband.
Was her husband. Not anymore.
She is my creation!
Shoot him. Shoot him.
William!
Could have saved me the last 3 hours of work there if you'd have just shot him in the face.
He was your husband.
Selfish.
Honestly, we were more married to our work than children. But what about Sherry? How could you just leave her all alone while Raccoon City burned to hell? I couldn't let my daughter grow up in a world with a G-virus in it. But that's no excuse.
Yep.
I got this. I'm sorry. No. I got this. You should take care of Sherry.
You don't know what you're up against.
I have a pretty damn good idea.
Whatever you do, don't stop until it's finished.
Trust me. This ends now.
So Idea is to pop all of his eyeballs. Once that's done, he drops to a knee, and then it is just a case of pummeling away. Obviously avoiding his attacks as best you can. That is a one shot if you don't have a defense item, so make sure you do. Oh, I thought I'd managed to sneak away from that one there. Whoops. Yeah, that's not good when that happens either. Yeah, so he does this mad thing where he decides that's a good idea. I'm not sure what the need in that is, but you can almost stun lock him, which is exactly what you want to do. Does get a little bit carried away, bless him. And then that's him. So, good idea to nip around and pick everything that is in here up. Especially healing items. There's usually plenty of ammo. I'll just run by, check everything.
Service lift is now operational.
I think that's needles, yep, for the spark shot, which again is very handy. Plenty of grenades. And plenty of ammo. Once you're done and you're ready, then yeah, I don't need them. Nip back up. And then we'll go and see Sherry. See how she's getting on.
Back to Sherry.
Can take just to get ourselves healed up again. We're heading back to the north area. Back to where we left Sherry.
Hey. I can't make it. My mom needs help.
Annette? Sherry. How are you?
Okay. You don't look so good. Mommy?
Hey, look at the screen. Oh, thank God. So Sherry's gonna be all right? Should be weak for a little while, but yes, she's free of the G virus.
Yay!
Did you hear that?
Sherry's gonna be okay.
What happened to her?
She was attacked by monsters.
Don't
Worry about me. Take my daughter to see
There's the chip we need to get into the elevator.
everything. Your life is medicine.
We can't just leave her here.
You're right, we can't.
Attention, unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected.
Uh-oh.
What does that mean?
It's a self-destruct code. In case the G virus leaves the building. Please. Save my daughter.
No!
Sherry? Sherry, just say goodbye to your mom. Mom, say goodbye. Please, Sherry. Listen. She left you, okay? We really gotta get going. Mom.
You're right about
Poor Sherry. She's having a rough day, man.
I'm so lucky to have you.
We can talk more about that later. You gotta hurry now. Mom.
There is the wristband we need
Sherry.
for the
Walk
elevator.
faster. I don't want to rush you, but we have to go.
Time for us to get moving. Police is coming down.
Attention, self-destruct sequence initiated.
Let's get the hell out of here.
To the bottom by the train platform. Attention, self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom by the train platform. Attention, self-destruct sequence initiated.
Yeah, this place is done for.
Yeah? Thank you for being so nice to me. For helping me. I'm really glad I met you.
I'm really glad I met you too, Sherry. But save your thanks until I get you out of this place.
Attention,
first aid spray there, which is well worth picking up. Knife as well, which could come in handy for you in the next wee while. 19 rockets, 19 grenades. Let's have a look, see what we've got. Not an awful lot we can do there. Throw a quick save. Let's go. Now, best thing you can do here is run quickly to your left, grab that, make a bolt for it, make a bolt for it, and you should get past all of them without having to worry too much about them grabbing you. Once that's done, nip down here. Sherry will follow you eventually. Run into the door that's locked.
Stupid thing's locked.
Hold on.
Sherry, what are you...
I think I can open it from the other side.
Sherry thinks she can open it from the other side. Plants will drop though, so
Damn it, your tongue.
be prepared to deal with them.
Oh no.
Try and get them on the floor. Pop there.
Until detonation.
Hopefully by the time you've done that, Sherry should give you the shout that she's done it, and then you're way through here. Follow the way through. This guy, you literally need to land a bullet on him, and all is well.
Sherry, you hanging in there?
All the way through and across.
Atta girl. I think we're almost out of here.
And then there is a red herb here, which I would pick up, just to give you that.
Worth a try.
Nip onto the train and grab the plugs.
What are you doing?
We gotta get this train moving. I need you to stay right here, okay?
Okay. I promise I won't move.
Good.
Be careful.
Always.
Gearing up for the last boss of the game now. So nip back outside and then into the office across here. Pick up the minigun. Yeah, pick up the minigun. Stick the joint plug in, and away you go.
Something. Okay. Alright, it's working.
Claire!
Leon!
Leon? You're down here too?
Yeah. But the whole place is coming down. Look, you need to get out. Fast.
I know. I found a way out. Think we can all make it. Where are you now?
Claire, are you still there?
Leon? I'm sorry, you're breaking up.
Don't worry about me. Just get out of here.
Leon! Leon! Damn!
So that's done, so we'll nip out and we'll get ready for the boss guy. Here he comes. idea here is pretty simple. Just pop as many of as you can, and if you can manage to bust as many of the eyeballs as you can in his chest. Try doing it without getting smashed into the ground like that, of course. That's not good when that happens. Grenades are a good choice at this precise moment in time as well. Obviously, try and steer clear of his mental moments. That's not good. When he starts crawling like that, that's when you know you're close. So just keep your distance and just take your shots when you can. And eventually that'll happen. And that is the game completed. Well done, guys. Hope that wasn't too arduous a watch for you, but that's how the game's played and it's meant to be played, and we managed to pick up everything along the way and see the vast majority of all of the areas in the game. So we'll take that as a result. We'll watch the end cutscene and then that'll be us.
First thing you want to do when we get out of here.
to see where you live.
Good. Take a shower.
Yeah.
Really? Not bad. Ooh, yeah.
Claire!
Leon! It's so good to see you.
I told you we'd make it, didn't I?
You did.
So yeah, that's that. I'll skip the credits and we'll see what my final time was and the rank that they gave me. An S rank. Love it. Yeah, so that's that. Thank you very much for watching, guys. We'll more than likely be on doing stuff in the next couple of days, so if you liked the video then give it a like and I will no doubt see you at some point. Till next time, guys. Bye.